Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta have more. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't put anything behind my back. No. Okay, you caught me. Guys, I have a confession to make. I'm addicted. I didn't mean to get addicted. I'm addicted to a new fragrance that I just picked up. It just happened. I didn't mean to. What fragrance? Stay tuned to find out. Cue that intro. Welcome back, Fragrance family, to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance becoming a lasting scent memory. Guys, I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. It is almost the weekend, and I'm so pumped up. The work week is almost over, and I'm off this weekend. Woohoo! I'm going to Atlanta to do some fragrance shopping. Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm addicted. I didn't mean to get addicted. I blind bought a fragrance, and I had no idea how good it was going to be. In fact, it's coming from a house that I had never heard of. Ever. And it's been around since 1986. I don't know how I didn't hear about this. I don't know why I haven't seen anybody talking about this house. And the house is Divine. That's it. Divine. Not Parfums Divine, not Divine Fragrance Company, not Divine Parfums, just Divine. So without further ado, let's get into these. I think I've got a problem. Whiffs and sniffs. I don't know how I've never stumbled across this house. In fact, I'll tell you how I did. So I was scrolling through Lucky Scent. I was looking for a certain fragrance that I had been looking for, but I couldn't remember the name of the house. I clicked on all brands and started going through the alphabet. I went to A and then B, and then I ended up on D, and Divine popped up. And I squirreled off. I was like, fragrance! And then I started going down a rabbit hole. So I started looking at their different fragrances. I think they have 12 or 13. A fragrance stood out to me. It was called Lone Sage. I was like, I love sage. I love sage and fragrances. So I clicked on it and started going even further down a rabbit hole. I read the synopsis on the fragrance, I read the notes, and I was like, wait a second, there's no sage in the notes. Why is this called Lone Sage? So in my 2 cents fashion, I bought it. And then I actually forgot about what fragrance I was actually looking for in the first place. To this day, I still don't know. And it showed up the other day. Man, I actually forgot that I even ordered it. Got a few boxes in the mail, and one of them was from Lucky Scent. I opened the box up, and this came out. Divine Lone Sage. Pretty simplistic looking box. It's ribbed, for your pleasure. Anyways, on the back, it's got some information here, and then it just says Divine Lone Sage. Pretty simplistic. I opened it up, and this bottle came out. So I bought the 50 ml. It was $120. I didn't know what to expect, and I'll tell you what, I am not disappointed. Throw the notes up right here. Let's get spraying. Great atomizer on this bad boy. The bottle is pretty cool. I mean, it's simplistic. It kind of reminds me of the Givenchy Pour Homme bottle. No batch code information. And it says Parfums Divine on the top, which is the only place that it says Parfums Divine. So here are the notes that really stand out to me. Right up top, you get this really nice blast of fresh citrus and a nice tropical fruity lychee. But you also get this animalic leathery immortelle. And also a nice fresh cardamom. Slightly spicy, but not too much. All those notes work so well together and are so balanced that it smells a lot like sage. This really nice, fresh, clean, herbaceous green sage. It's amazing. I love cooking with sage. I love putting it in cocktails. Sage is phenomenal. It usually has this really nice, clean aspect to it. And this does. As it keeps drying down, you get a nice smoky guaiac wood with really nice green patchouli and some fir. Now the animalic leathery immortelle isn't like really overpowering. Then in the full dry down, incense. Beautiful, beautiful incense. It's very artistic. It's a very artistic woody chypre. Owner of the brand, Yvon Michel, who I've just now been reading up on, he created this brand in 1986. This fragrance right here came out in 2005. Never heard of it. They solely sell it in France, but there are a few retailers here in the United States, and one of those is Lucky Scent. Why? Why have I not heard of this? Why? Nobody's been reviewing this. The reason that this is such a versatile fragrance is it's fresh and clean, it's got that nice tropical lychee up top, and then it's got a lot of depth with the patchouli, the immortelle, and the gaiac wood and incense. It's really, really well balanced and very well blended. The brand comes from France, and you can smell the French perfumery in this. It is super artsy-fartsy. In fact, Yvonne Moschel says that great perfume is a work of art. Yeah, this is definitely a work of art. And let's talk about performance. Yesterday, I worked 13 hours, and I sweated my ass off. When you're a male stripper and swinging around that pole, you need something that cuts through the smell of money and sweat. Now you guys are thinking, is he really a male stripper? You'll never know. And I guarantee my mom's watching this video and she's like, my son's a stripper? I'm not a stripper. Or am I? But I worked 13 hours yesterday, and this right here stuck with me the entire day. I worked 10 hours today, sweated my ass off yet again, have already showered, and I could smell it before I started recording this, still on my skin. This thing is beast mode. Also, while I was wearing it yesterday, I got some really nice attention. I got quite a few compliments from the ladies. This is a fragrance I was not expecting that women were really going to enjoy, but they do. I don't know really how much of a sillage it has as of yet, because I've just been wearing it for a couple days, but apparently it's pretty good. This is a hyper versatile, hyper masculine, mature fragrance. I don't highly suggest this for the younger gentleman. If you lean more towards fresh and clean and sweet fragrances, this is not going to be up your alley. But if you like sophisticated, masculine, mature fragrances and lean towards like Terre de Metz, Ancre Noir, some of the rich, deep, masculine amouage fragrances, or even Creed Ventus, then this is going to be right up your alley. I'm going to get 100 ml of this. Why? Because I want it all. In fact, I was really thinking about not telling you guys about this fragrance because it's so addictive. I literally want all of it. All of it. I don't want anybody else to have it. I don't want anybody else to smell like this in my friend group. Though now it's out there on the YouTubes. Damn. But it's okay because this is a great signature scent. Highly versatile. It'll work in spring, summer, winter, fall, any occasion. Any. Thus far, I can say it's got a moderate sillage. Not a huge sillage, but moderate. But longevity-wise, I don't even know, 12, 14 hours? And if you sweat, it doesn't matter. I think I could jump in a lake with this, swim around for a couple hours, get out, and I'd still smell it. It's crazy. If you like hyper-masculine, hyper-versatile, mature fragrances, then this is right up your alley. I highly suggest doing yourself a flavor and going and getting yourself a sample of Divine L'Homme Sage. Just don't buy all of it. Save some for me, please. There it is, guys, my new discovery. My new hyper-versatile fragrance discovery. The House of Divine. It is divine. I can't wait to buy more fragrances from this house. I don't need to sample them. I'm just going to buy them. Because if any of them are as good as this one, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. But yeah, this and Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme, I'm going to wear a buttload of. A buttload. Also, guys, don't forget, I do have my discount code over at decant. You can't get this one here, there, but you get 17% off with using discount code 2cents17. It'll be in the description below as well. Go get yourself some decants, guys. I don't get any kickbacks. I don't get paid for this. I just want you guys to be able to get decants and samples for a discount. So that's it, guys. That's it for me. I hope you guys have a fantastic freaking evening. Remember, you're stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.